everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about how to prepare for the upcoming school week. I find that it's just so much easier if I prep ahead of time, whether it be lunches or outfits or lesson plans. If I do it ahead of time, I'm gonna have a better week and feel more successful, and I'm ready to go with the flow if I need to as well. So check out some of my ideas next. So one of the things that I like to do first before anything else is to start creating my lists for the weekend. These lists consist of a school list as well as a home list of all the things that I would like to get done this weekend. A lot of the times I will start this list during the week knowing that I need to do certain things next week, but if I had a week like this past one, I was so busy that there was no time to get this started. So I like to make separate lists for these things because it just makes me feel more accomplished when I can check off things off my home list and my school list. And I also like to go between the two. That way it doesn't seem like I am just trudging on one list and it's taking me forever, but I actually go between the two, and then I am feeling like I'm getting a lot more done, and I'm kind of bouncing between sitting on a computer or sitting and writing versus getting up and doing some cleaning. So this is just how I like to stay organized and on task and remember exactly what I need to do for the weekend. And when you get to use your cute stationery, that makes everything better. Maybe it's just me, but it really bothers me when my computer desktop and my files are all a disaster. So I really like to try and keep it organized, and obviously things happen and you saw how cluttered it was before, but it just helps me focus and have a clear mind when my desktop is also clear. So it just takes about 5 minutes, a little bit of organization, and that's good to go. One thing that I absolutely have to do is fill out my planner for my lesson plans for the following week. This is the Parfait Ma Parnell planner that I love so much. It is available on TPT, and it is just an awesome planner. It's customizable. There are so many different layouts for every type of school day that you could possibly have, with so many extra pages and add-ons that really help make it effective and organized. And so I will always write it out. I don't think I could ever be a digital planner person, but basically I like to go through and write out my entire schedule. I also fill in if there's any special events or assemblies happening throughout the week, and then in the actual periods for when I'm teaching music, I will just put in a little jot note of what I'm gonna do. Most of the lesson plans would be in my head. I do have some long range plans that I refer to, so I know exactly what I'm doing week to week, but for my weekly planner, I'm just kind of jotting down what I'm doing that period, and I kind of know what to do in my head. So from there, the rest of the prep and gathering materials you'll see a little bit later on in the video, but some of that does have to happen at school when I'm with the photocopier or the school computer. And so this is just for me to have a little bit of peace of mind that I know exactly what I'm doing, where I'm going, and what I'm going to be teaching that week. I know for some of us, we are not able to use our personal computers to print on the school printers. So what I do is I actually have a folder for every month in my Google Drive. And when I know I'm teaching an upcoming lesson that I'm going to need to print stuff for, I upload it to that month so that for the following year, I've got all my files ready to go and I can add more if I need to. I like to pack up my backpack and get it ready to go for Monday as soon as I can, just because I know Monday morning sometimes can be hectic. So I put my planner and my notebook in there, as well as any other things that I'll need for next week, and my computer will just be a last minute pack up in the morning. Another thing that I like to do is get my outfits ready and picked out for the following week. I personally struggle with this in the morning. If I don't do this ahead of time, then I am scrambling. So it's just one less thing that I need to think about. And obviously I still check the weather every morning to make sure my outfit is appropriate. Otherwise, then I'll have to just switch something out. But I just feel like this helps me so much, and I feel less stressed in the morning when I'm getting ready. I always try to run my personal and school errands on the weekend. It is so much less busy if I just get up early in the morning and head to the stores and get what I need. And that way, once again, I am stress-free for the week. Another thing that I don't feel like I always have time for is making my lunch. I have no problem coming home and fixing up something to eat, but when it comes to making lunch, I like to try and make as much as I can ahead of time. That way it's all in containers ready to go in my fridge, and each morning I can just pull it out, throw it in my lunch bag, and I'm ready to go for the day. That's all for this week's video, friends. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe found some little tips and advice there that you can incorporate into your own weekly prep. I want to make note though as well that a lot of this I end up doing on the weekends, but make sure that you also make time for fun. I really try to make an effort to do only a little bit of work on the weekend and have a lot more fun, because we know the week and during the week it's going to be crazy and stressful and there's going to be so many things going on. So make sure your weekend time, you find time to have fun and you find time to do some self-care. So I hope you have a great day and a great week, and we'll see you next time.